Hi guys, Legion Random here and welcome back to the Baj Patreon server. Okay, today we are down in the little area that's just outside. We've got the little corridor there that runs through to the main storage room and the armoury there. And this was the space that I wasn't entirely sure what to do with. So I have decided in here that I am going to have the beacon. I was trying to find somewhere to put it. So what I wanted was not a boring beacon. I wanted a nice colour changing beacon, hence the reason we are down here and we are armed with redstone bits. Now I've already placed the pistons, so I've got a couple of sticky pistons and these are what we're going to be using to power the glass, which is going to make the beacon colour change. As you can see, we've got a little thing going right the way up there and it goes right the way up to the sky. So there we have our glass. So it's a very, very simple device that is basically made with our repeaters like so. And let's just break that block there. We need to set these all to 3 ticks. And then in between each of those we need to place our redstone dust. And what we need to do now, just to activate the circuit, is just pop a torch down in the right place would be good. Why have you decided you don't want to work again? Are we putting it the wrong side? Try putting it here. Oh, this is really strange. This did this earlier. Right, let's try putting it down again, shall we? Maybe what we will do is actually have our redstone down first of all. Then repeater. 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like so. And let's put our torch down. There we go. So there we go. We've now got our repeating circuit. So what we need to do is now translate that circuit up to the pistons. So before I do that, I want to actually put the glass on that I'm actually going to use. So I've chosen to use magenta and cyan stained glass. So let's put those on each of the pistons, because once it starts going, it starts going. So we need to then run our redstone down from these. Okay, that's run through fine. Now we need to actually run them from opposite corners, so I'm going to run this one from here. And I'm going to run this one from this corner here. So I just want to make it a little bit of a wider circuit. There we go. You see, we've now got that one working. Let's put the final bit of redstone in for this one here. There we go. One colour changing beacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this area lit down here, just because I don't want anything spawning, but I'm going to leave it open just so it does give us the option to come down and do a little bit of maintenance should we need to do that. So should hopefully be enough torches there, I would think. So we just need to get ourselves out of here without destroying this. Let's have a think about it. Let's just use a little bit of dirt, shall we? Is that going to work? Up onto there. There we go. What we can now do is just use a little bit of cobble just to make this a little bit easier. I'll have to break that torch there, sadly. Just to try and fill in our gaps here. Just to lay our floor back down. That should... You can break that. Do a little bit of piston walking. 2. Ooh. Sort of fill this back in here. It's not going to damage anything there. Like so. And let's fill this wall back in here. So it now means we can actually lay our floor back down on top of that. So we've got polished andesite and we've got stone. So that one is polished, 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 and polished. And that will be stone, 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 stone. And then I think we've got a couple of bits. Ooh, we've only got one. Let's go grab a little bit more. Hopefully I should have some more polished granite. Is it normal granite? Polished granite, I think it was, wasn't it? Polished granite there. I can't actually remember the pattern the floor was now, but never mind. What should we go for? Let's go polished granite, polished granite, polished granite, polished granite. And then I think andesite, andesite. We need more andesite. Get yourself organised, lady. This one? Nope. Next one? Nope. That's it. Polished. Andesite. Go. Polished. And polished. So it's a little noisy, but at least it does make use of that there. Now what we could do actually is, if I've got it, just put a little bit of clear glass just over that hole, just there like that, which means we're not going to fall down and drop into the workings. But there we go, that is one beacon. Now if we pop upstairs, let's just shut the door on that, it's so damn noisy. If we pop up to the outside, getting a little hungry. Oh, that's cool, we're out of range now, we can't hear it quite so much, so we're not going to have it churning away all the time while we're in here. But where it's come out is actually a little way down. It's in front of the manor house, but at least it is actually still within the area that we have designed, and we might just catch it just before the sun comes up. In fact, actually, I think the sun's going down, isn't it? Let's shut this up. Keep it as secure as possible. There we go. So that is our beacon. So it's kind of cool. So we've got the cyan. I love cyan, and the magenta, which is kind of the colour scheme that we've used for our banners and everything like that. It would have been nice to have it within the manor house, and it's just reminded me I really need to sort out those windows to match there, don't we? And fill in that as well. So much work to be done. But yeah, I kind of derped a little bit with this, and I actually made it an even number of blocks wide, which means I haven't actually got a proper sort of single block centre of the room, because ideally I was going to put it sort of down in that section in the middle there, but as you can see it's a 2x2, so that wouldn't have worked unless I ended up with 4 beacons, so that's possibly an option for future. But there we go, we have one colour changing beacon, and it's also a beacon that was created by me using redstone. I'm crap at redstone, but this actually works. So I'm quite happy about it. But yeah, it's a very, very, very simple circuit. It could be adapted to have 4 pistons and 4 colours of wool. Well, glass even. But I kind of thought for the sake of this at the moment, the 2 colours that we mainly use are magenta and cyan. So I sort of thought I would just go with those for this particular attempt. And we can always get it a little bit more complex. See, we probably have 4 points that we could actually pull the wiring effectively for the pistons off of on that circuit. But there we go. We did it. One colour changing beacon. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. I said I'm total novice when it comes to redstone, but that's 2 redstone things we now have in our base, including the old enchanting setup. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. But for now, thank you all very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.